It's a Spotify podcast. Hey everyone, I hope you're enjoying the show. Is that if you do like the video, please subscribe and like it. It really would help us. We're in infancy stages, and thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the show.
You pushed me down, thought I'd stay on the ground, counting me.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Loopwired. This is video number 52. The fear of looking stupid. Most people never start because they're terrified of looking stupid. Social media made everybody scared of embarrassment. People are making fun of me online, and honestly, that's part of the process. I do review the videos, and I'll be honest with you. This is the first time I've ever done this in my entire life. Did I ever think I was going to be a podcaster? No. But due to the limitations and the handicaps that I have to do something. And I don't like sitting and talking to shrinks, and I don't like sitting and talking to anybody else. So I figured if I can say something or be transparent with people, then maybe I'd be all right. You know, I had no idea that I had the draw that I have. And I'm getting some negative feedback. But you know what? I don't care. Because at the end of the day, the more I do this, the better I'm going to get, you know? Every successful creator sounded awkward at first. Nobody starts polished. Nobody starts confident. Nobody starts with millions of subscribers. No, you start with one. Matter of fact, thank you to the 2 subscribers that I have right now. You know, I mean, thank you. Thank you to the people that are watching. I got, today is like day 4 of being online. And I've got 10.2 hours of watch time. I've had 2,100 people watch my stuff. Thank you. Whether you like me or hate me or whatever, you know, I don't care. Thank you. I'll get better. If you stick with me, I'll get better. I promise. And I'll start looking better as soon as my teeth get fixed and whatever. I know I look like a hillbilly right now, but that's all right. I sound like a fucking hillbilly, and I look like a hillbilly, so, you know, woo! First podcast, first YouTube videos I've ever done in my entire life, first business of this kind of magnitude, you know. The first speech that I've made, I used to be a member of Toastmasters, so all of that stuff keeps flooding back to me, right? But I'm screwing up big time, you know, but it's all right. I'll get there. The first live streams, you know, I'm not brave enough to do that yet. I'm still editing a lot, and I don't edit a lot of me because, I do want people to see the real me, and I am trying, and I'm trying so hard not to be so negative. That's a hard one. That's a hard one because I've had so much stuff happen to me. I've had so many people screw me over that I trusted at one point in time, and you know. But everybody sees the polished version later. Nobody sees the awkward beginning, and it's the social media effect, right? Fear of comments, fear of judgment, fear of clips being shared. Fear of sounding dumb, fear of public failure. You know what? The internet turned everybody into spectators instead of creators. So it's real easy to sit back and to say, you know, oh, look at Nellis, he's fucking, you know, blah, 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 blah. Well, yeah. But it's consistency versus perfection. I'm going to keep doing this over and over and over again. The internet rewards consistency more than perfection. And that's the truth. Most creators quit too early. Improvement happens publicly now. You know, you don't get, and I just caught myself. I said, that would have been, I don't know, 10 or 20 cents, 25 cents in the bucket or whatever at Toastmasters. That's a good group, by the way. If y'all, if you ever want to become a public speaker, that's a good group to join. I'm going to join one again pretty soon. But anyway, you don't get confident first. Confidence comes after repetition. So the more you do something, the better you're going to get. And it'll create public embarrassment. I know. I'm watching. And believe me, and I'm posting. And I don't care. I don't care. Because hopefully one day I'll be better. And the more embarrassed I get and the more criticism I get, you know what? I'll get better. Embarrassment is the entry fee to growth. You have to be willing to suck publicly. Criticism stops controlling you eventually. Here's the key, right? Embarrassment is temporary. Regret lasts way longer. So, you know, it was funny. I went back when I was doing research on, because I was like, I got to get my message out there, because I promised all those guards and everybody that tortured me and everything. Oh, by the way, here's some good news. The Department of Justice just contacted me and said they're doing an investigation into Williamson County. So, I mean, we'll see what comes of it. Hopefully, I mean, I've sent them tons and tons and tons of stuff, but we'll see. But anyway, my point being, when I was doing research on this, I did a lot of research into Joe Rogan, because one of my theories is you model success, right? And so, I mean, I was paying attention to when his commercial breaks were coming on. I was paying attention to how his intro was. I was paying attention to, and then I started watching other people, you know. The top 10 people on YouTube I'm watching, I'm modeling, because I model success. And that way I learn from those people. And I'm trying to, right now I'm trying not to cuss. I was profoundly embarrassed of how much I was cussing. And hopefully I can start curving that. But y'all got to understand, I didn't talk to anybody for a year. I mean, what I'm doing here without the hallucinations, when you don't get sleep, so it's not that I was crazy. What happens is when you don't get sleep for multiple days in a row, the CIA did this, studies with this. There's multiple papers from Harvard. I mean, I've done a lot of research on it. And basically, if in fact you're not getting sound sleep, then your mind will start hallucinating. And so if you saw some of my other videos where I was talking about all of this stuff, they were coming and knocking on the door with a key every 15 minutes, you know, at some points in the very beginning. In the end, they weren't. They were just doing all kinds of stuff to keep me awake. But they were actually coming in my cell. I had to booby trap the damn thing so that they couldn't come in my cell. But anyway, I'm getting off track, but basically I'm modeling success right now. I am trying to figure out who I am online, but I'm going to show you all the imperfections along the way, because that's who I am. I don't care that, you know, when somebody says something negative, you know, it improves me because I'm learning from those negativities. Now, will I stop doing what I'm doing? No. I'm not that type of person. I mean, if you tell me to stop, I'm going to floor it, right? I mean, obviously, if it's a logical decision. But if somebody's saying, oh, you're embarrassing or this and that and this and that, no, I'm going to try to improve. Again, I don't mind showing my imperfections. I mean, everybody, Joe Rogan in his early episodes, Theo Vaughn, he was awkward in his clips early on. Creators learning in real time makes them better. Podcasting is a skill. I'm learning the skill as I go. Speaking is a skill. And let me tell you something. I know I sound like a fucking dumbass hillbilly because one, I talk slow. Two, I got a fucking tooth missing in the front of my mouth, so I look like a fucking hillbilly. I don't care. I could have waited until I got my teeth fixed. I could have waited until, but no, I need to get this thing going. I need to get on the road. I got to get 1,000 friggin' subscribers before YouTube will even monetize the damn thing. So yeah, by the way, if you do like the show, help me out. I mean, it's free. Communication improves through repetition. And I can slowly tell I'm getting a little bit better, more interesting. You know, no matter what you do, somebody will mock it. Somebody will hate it. You know, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to hate this damn podcast. I know it. I mean, somebody will laugh. So you might as well build anyway. You know, why not? What do I have to lose? Right now, people are saying, don't sue this, don't do this, don't do that. Why? I'm at ground zero. Zero. I am worth shit now. My dad stole all my fucking real estate. My ex-wife tried to steal my daughter. Williamson County tried to steal my fucking life. I'm at ground zero, people. I'm building up. I can only go up from here. I can't go any lower. I'm as low as they fucking get. Reputation shot, fucking financially broke. I mean, I've lost tons of friends and followers. I came out. I had 5,000 friends when I went on Facebook. Whenever I went in, I was 200 down. And as soon as I started posting, boop, went back up to maxing out. But, and I don't know if I gained anybody back that I knew before. I don't know who I lost. I don't care. If that's your decision in life, right? But you can't be handicapped by other people's opinions. That's what this podcast is about. You gotta keep going. If you feel strongly about something and it's going to make you happy and make your world better, do it. I mean, that's all that counts. Yeah, you may look like an idiot. You may look like a fucking hillbilly. Who cares? The internet mocks everybody. Build anyway. Yeah, I sound awkward sometimes. I ramble on sometimes. I mean, I do. I sound like a fucking idiot, to be honest with you. I'm like sitting there going, are you really going to post this shit? I'm still learning. I don't care. I'm still showing up. Why? Because I want to. I want to make this better. Most people are criticizing aren't building anything themselves. Spectators always talk louder than creators. People watching from the sidelines always have opinions. Are their opinions right? No. I'm sitting here listening to people that are sitting here saying, this and this and this and this. Well, it contradicts the law. There's laws out there in this country. They were made for that. People are going off of opinions. Opinions like assholes. Everybody's got one. Are they right? No, they're not. But confidence comes from surviving embarrassment. I also want to tell everybody this. Nobody writes your narrative other than yourself. So if somebody publicly humiliates you, one, you can sue them. That's your choice. You can let 12 people or one judge decide that fate. And they can decide if it's right or wrong, right? But the other thing is that just because, for instance, Williamson County posted my stuff online, and they've got deals with all these defamation sites out there that are tagging people online, and they put a picture of me smiling from 2019 whenever I was falsely arrested for a arrest in 2023. Did it upset me? You damn right it upset me. Did it make me who I am? Well, it might have started the fire of getting me upset, but is that who I am? No. They're going to pay for it. They'll pay for all of that, but it's okay. You got to look like a dumbass sometimes in order to grow. This podcast would not have happened if all the shit in my life hadn't happened. I mean, that's the truth. Eventually, comments stop affecting you. Eventually, fear loses control over you. The moment you stop fear and judgment is the moment your life changes. I mean, it does. It does. 5 years from now, nobody will remember your awkward beginning. They might remember mine, I don't know. But most people don't care. Honestly, they don't care. And some people will watch you just to see you fall. Some people will watch you just to see if you've got something interesting to say, But most people won't remember. I'm going to leave the videos up. I don't care. I want to see how much better I get, But you will remember if fear stopped you from building your future. Failure is not in my vocabulary. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this is my motto. If you don't, and I'm going to take out the cuss word, if you don't quit, you don't lose. If you don't quit, you don't lose. And you might have setbacks. People may have taken from you, but if you don't quit, you don't lose. If you keep fighting, every day you get up and you make it one day better than the last day, and everything keeps going, it gets better, When the chips are down, we don't fold. We get loop wired. You like how I keep throwing loop wired in there? Yeah, because I believe that you run these loops in your daily routines, your daily life, whether it's good, bad, or ugly. And if you can replace that bad loop with a good loop, you just improved yourself one step further. And just keep going, everybody. Just keep going and keep fighting. I hope everybody has a blessed day. Good night.
You pushed me down, thought I'd stay on the ground, counting me out like the numbers didn't matter. But pressure builds diamonds in the dark, and I've been sharpening my edge in the chatter. Every scar turned into strategy, every setback fueled my clarity. I took the hits, learned the game, turned my losses into flame. Now I'm coming back strong and you'll remember my name. I'm rising through the fire, breaking every wall you built around me. Heart's a battle drum, beating louder, a force you'll never drown. See, this is my return, my moment, my power. I'm rising, yeah, I'm rising.
Did you hear LeRoy is about to sue a lot of people?